What's going on, guys? My name is Tabz and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be giving you a brief overview as well as my own personal review on a slot-based cheat that's only been reviewed once on YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at isolation. One of the main features of this cheat that everyone loves is the ability to have custom models. Don't know what I'm talking about? So let's go up to this guy, choose the T side, choose what gun we want, and there you go, boys, the custom AK. So boys, let's check out the menu and see what this cheat has to offer. Make our way over here to the shooting range, as you can see. You got my settings loaded up right now. We got chams with box edges. So let's click insert here to open up the menu, and you guys can see isolation CSGO. Currently I'm on a dev build, but you won't really see too many differences. The only difference that you'll really see right now is I have access to the new report bot, which we'll get into shortly. I'm also able to use these custom models. They're not available to the public yet, but they will be added soon. Not only that, but they'll be adding more than just the custom AK. We're talking custom knives, custom M4s, etc. So first, for legit, of course, we have our settings on what keys we can use. We have an aim key. We have weapon group config. So if you turn this off, this is all the configs for every single weapon, and then we turn it on. Obviously, we can do pistols, rifles, SMGs, heavies, snipers. These are all my settings. If you guys want to pause, you guys can go ahead and pause and see my settings. My settings are completely legit with P silent, and for my rifle, humanized, just, it's so crisp. I can give you an example. It's pretty clean. It doesn't take that much skill. As long as you have decent aim, you're pretty much destroying anybody. Even though these are bots, you guys can check out my stream from yesterday where I used the rage settings as well as the legit settings with isolation. So we're not going to be touching too much on the rage settings here today, but like I said, there will be a video down below where you guys can see everything I've been using. I've been using legit AA as well as sideways for my anti-aim while playing on main. Completely legitimate, and no one's even called me out for it, and they can't get headshots. It's honestly my favorite thing about this cheat, I think, is the custom models and the fact that AA legitimately won't get you vac kicked or vac errored, and people will they'll just get so angry they can't hit you in the head. They can't kill you on pistol round. It's honestly the best. We have your very basic trigger bot, of course, mouse button 4 with a 1.0 delay. There's also auto scope. Very clean chams as well, I must say. Very responsive, and of course we can always increase the delay on that. So let's see what a 3.2 is. So it's a little bit more legit if you were holding an angle, let's say like this. It doesn't shoot right away. It's kind of humanized at that point in time. Again, I use 1 because I only use it when I absolutely have to, and it just lets me do that, which I absolutely I love. So in the visuals, this is gonna get super crazy. The visuals tab, it blows my fucking mind how hardcore they went with visuals. So for example, here we have player visuals, we have modifiers, so visual only. So with chams, I can see them now, but if I were to go over here, oh, cham disappeared. So if you wanted to play legit without getting caught, that's how you would do it. Of course, there's visual check, so essentially the colors will change. So as you guys can see, the chams are there. Yellow, red, yellow, red. For generic, we have a bunch of things. Dynamic box, so we can go from edges to 3 dimensions, box, etc. There's Steam IDs, so you can see the Steam IDs. Because these are bots, they're not going to have a Steam ID, but that's essentially what it would look like. So you would see a Steam ID 64 above their heads. You have an icon, so we can do a loadout. And then I can turn on weapons, so you'd see AK-47, 30 bullets in the clip. I could also do text, so underneath like that, and then you can do icon where it'll show a picture of an AK with 30 bullets. Armor, health, name, call out, aim line, snap line, skeleton, Kevlar glow. There's far ESP as well, so your ESP you could see pretty far. There's a head dot, it'll put a dot on the head. So these are all the visuals currently on for the generic visuals. So if I turn all the generic off, we can go into vulnerabilities. So essentially we can see when they're diffusing, reloading, scoped, flashed, or this is just having all the vulnerabilities enabled or having it being able to be enabled. So if I can get a flashbang really quick, I can show you what it looks like there. Currently no flashbangs that I can get on this server. Probably should have looked that up beforehand. But essentially they would just light up and say flashed when they were flashed. If they're reloading, it would tell you they're reloading. They would light up a white color. Of course, we can go chams here. I have some chams enabled. We got regular. We can do gold. So they're gold. You can do matte gold. You can do wildfire gold. You can do bubble, which is pretty cool. You can do velvet, which I don't personally use, but it looks pretty cool. Again, if we do bubble and then we do wireframe, you can see the wireframe of it. This is the alpha, which I just love the chams for this cheat. Like, the chams are so, like, they look so dope, dude. Like, that's literally like a diamond. You're killing diamonds. So, of course, in world visuals, we have items so we can see weapons, bombs, hostages, grenades, the bomb timer, etc. For hand chams, I can turn these on. We can have gold hands. So that's pretty cool. We can have more than just gold. We can have everything they have. So we have velvet. We have bubble, which is, I don't know, bubble is pretty insane. So then this is the alpha for that. So I'll turn hand chams off. We have removals, so we can do no visual recoil, no smoke, no flash. Remove post-processing, so it removes the little like glare up top here. Give you more frames. So let's see, visual recoil. There's actual recoil, so this is weird to control because my gun's not moving. I don't know where my spray is because I can't see my crosshair. Well, there you go. And then in miscellaneous, we have D-lights enabled, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to change the sky. We have a crosshair. You can have a static crosshair, so as you can see, it's in the middle of my crosshair there. Like I was saying, so there's a recoil crosshair, so you can see where your recoil is going. We have a spread crosshair. So if you're walking, you can see your spread. If you jump, you can see it. And then, of course, we turn that off. We have debug text, so you can see all the debugging. You can see footsteps, so if they walk, you can see a step. Really good for legit cheating. You can remove a scope, so if we go over here and buy an op really quick. As you can see, there is literally no scope. We have third-person mode. This is pretty, this is in almost every cheat these days. I love it. It's so fun to rage with. And most of the time when I'm recording, this is how I rage. Just because it looks so cool. We have a sky changer as well, which isn't going to work because I'm on a custom map. But essentially you can change the sky, no sky. Actually, we can try it. Yeah, no, it's not going to work because I'm on a custom, but essentially the skybox up here would change. There's night mode, which I would say a 1.0 is pretty nighttime, if you ask me. There's Azus wall, which essentially just changes all the walls Azus. There's a debug FOV, which is like insane, like GoPro styled. There's health adjust ESP, so the edges of the box will change color based on health. So we can see that guy's low down there, so we can just trigger bot him. Trigger bot, trigger bot, trigger bot. And then that's all for visuals. So many things in visuals. I don't know how long the video's been so far, but I'm going in, guys. We're trying to show you, or I'm trying to show you every single thing. I've been recording for like 20 minutes now. So I'm just trying to get everything jam-packed so that if you guys do get an invite, you guys are getting the best knowledge of what you're getting into. So in Misc Settings here, we have enable, we have bunny hop, we have auto strafer, so there's normal. So like I'm just going to hold down spacebar and W and I can look around. So of course, after bunny hop, we have circle strafer. For some reason, that's on my mouse button too. We're just going to remove that. We have air stuck key. So essentially, if you don't know what this is, I'll just do mouse 2. You jump in the air and you hold right, and then you get stuck in the air. Then you can let go. Then there you go. So you essentially literally get stuck in the air. There's a spectator list, which you can see up top here. You can drag it around. There's a scoreboard, which if I hold tab, you can see everyone on the other team's money, their name, as well as what they've bought. You also have another settings menu here to show friendlies if there's people on my team. So I want to turn that off. There is reveal ranks for the scoreboard, auto pistol, knife in left hand, which essentially if I switch my knife now it'll be in left hand. Gun right, knife left. There's Moonwalk, which essentially for everyone else, you're moonwalking right now. You're just like sliding essentially, like you're being the ultimate smooth criminal. There's an auto buy that you can set up as well. You got slow motion, which essentially you would set to a key. Your percentage is all up to you. So here's 4%. So I jump. It's essentially air stuck, but it allows you to move on the other team screen. You're essentially just like slow-moing the shit out of everything. So it looks pretty cool. So then there's a trick shot bot, which you could set up for yourself. Essentially, it'll just 360 and then auto lock onto someone. There's a quick scope, there's humanize, and of course there's the trick shot style. Spam is there's a name changer, so you can do aware crasher, so you can crash pasted cheats. You got isolation blue, so if you look at your name, it'll be blue if you kill a teammate. I think it'll be blue if you you kill a bot as well. We can try. Nah, it's only when you get like you get kicked or you're down below. You have a chat spam. So essentially it'll say isolation top owns me and all. Turn that off. And then there's allow untrusted features, which I'm never going to touch. There's radar. You can turn on your radar. Your radar you can move around as well. So I'll put mine up here. Can't really see it. Sorry about that. There's engine radar, which would be this radar up here. We can turn on transparency, so we can do that. Scale. Like, I think this is good. Show player direction, so you'll have a little arrow showing them or showing you where they're going. So as you can see, they have a standalone recoil control. Essentially, you can just set up your own RCS. Clan tag changer. We'll put 5933. That's how many subs I'm at as I'm making this video. Let go there and look. There we go. Custom clan tag. Now we've gone through all of this, we can go and look at the skin changer, which is my favorite. I like this skin changer more than anyone's. I don't know why. It's just so clean, simple to use. You add to list when you want to add a new weapon, and then you can load and save skins every time you start the game. So I have an M4 loadout here. Essentially, I got the Howling Beast M4, so we can go grab that. So as you can see, I have the Howling Beast, and it's at the exact same amount of stat track kills as I have subs, which is pretty cool. I set that up before I started the video, obviously, but it looks really nice. Got a custom name on it and everything. You can do your custom gloves. As you can see for my custom knife, I called it Mistress. It has the exact same amount of stat track kills as I have subs as well. And then we got the AK. So even with that custom AK that I have, I'm still able to name it. I call it the Beast. And then we got configs over here. So I got TabzWare, which is just my legit config that I use for streaming. I have memes, which is essentially just memes. I use it because memes, you know, it's just my rage config. And then I got colors, so I can change the menu accents. For example, purple is a really nice one, like a deep purple, like there. Now everything, I got some purple going on. It's nice. You can do your chams, which are essentially just these. And then, of course, the report bot, which I'll get into. So essentially, this report bot will not be free, but hey, listen up before you guys start judging it. It'll only cost you $5 for 15 reports. Essentially, what that means is you spend $5 and you can report 15 people. That's 15 bans that you can give to people for $5, and you can use it in game with the combination of visuals. When you're using the generic Steam ID, you'll see their Steam ID here. You just look at it. Reports, type in your report key that you get for buying, you know, your 15 for 5. Type in the Steam 64 ID, copy the match ID from up here, and click report, and you're good to go. So that's how that works. So guys, if you enjoyed the video and you guys also want to win yourself a free isolation invite code, there will be a link in the description to a Gleam. It'll end in 2 days time, so it's very, very limited, boys. This is a 1 in 1,000. Like, there's a very, very rare chance that you're going to get invited to isolation, and I really just want to give back to the community, so I've been allowed to give you guys one. If you guys want that, like I said, Gleam link in the description. It'll end in 2 days. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, feel free to join my Discord. I'm always on there. I'm always active. Again, guys, I do these videos for you. If you guys liked it, make sure to drop a like on it. Tell me what you liked about the video in the comments down below. My name's Tabz, guys. See you guys on the next one. Later, bros. Peace. Memes.
Back in that fucking spine, second guessing crimes at the war where I stored a slug and crossed the fucking line.
West Bay, north side to the coffin mine. Who am I? I am God, I am Basquiat.